The next recipient of the Sport for Social Change Award is a volunteer-based community. It's an initiative set up by AFC Wimbledon fans, and it was initially set up in order to help people through the start of the first lockdown. They have been going from strength to strength, and I'm very pleased to say, accepting the award and joining me now, the founder, Xavier Wiggins, and first team coach, Mark Robinson. Congratulations to you both. Xavier, if I can start with you, winning this award, but you've been doing something so positive and it's had a huge reaction. Can you tell us a bit about the early days of this, Don's Local Action, and what you did to start out?
Yes, we came off the back of a big fundraise actually to finish the stadium at Plough Lane off. So we'd gone out and raised over £5 million in a few weeks, largely using volunteers standing outside train stations. And then that came to a natural plateau. COVID hit. It was one message sent, I think, on the 17th of March to the big volunteers WhatsApp group that we had. And 4 days later, we had a food collection point outside Morrison's in the middle of Wimbledon town centre. And it went mad from there.
It's so lovely to hear that people got involved in that way. Mark, how has AFC Wimbledon as a club been involved in this?
So initially, if I'm honest, I volunteered myself because when we went down into lockdown, being a football coach, you're a very social person. So I did it for kind of a little bit selfish reasons. And then once, you saw what the people were doing, what the fans were doing, and then the goodwill of everyone else, it just made me want to get more involved. We then got the players involved, so one day the players cycled round to all the different supermarkets, which was great, spending 10-15 minutes with each volunteer group, and now they want to start volunteering themselves. Obviously we have to be a bit careful with protocol, but they agree that they got enough time on their hands to give up an hour a week to get involved and keep it going.
Yeah, it's such a lovely reaction from everybody so far. And Xavier, you started off mostly with food, but you have extended, because you've had so many people that have been helpful, haven't you? What have you extended to doing now?
Well, we got up to an incredible, at the very peak, 1,600 volunteers. So food poverty has been right in the centre of it, and our core really is collecting food from shoppers outside shops, just telling them what we need, and hopefully they pop something on the table on the way out. But that's enabled us to take nearly 40,000 one-week food packs directly to people that are in food poverty in Merton, Wandsworth and Kingston. In total, about 110,000 boxes, because we also take food to food banks, to other organisations. Then digital poverty, schools identify the families that need the most help, that basically need devices to get online. Counsellor in Tooting called us, and someone had been burnt out of their home. A family had the clothes on their back. We got a list from that counsellor, and within 24 hours, everything on that list, from bedding to towels to socks to food, was delivered. And now we're starting mentoring. We're as good as the generosity of the public, and as good as the number of volunteers and the strength of the volunteers that we've got.
During the various stages of the different lockdowns, has it also helped the players to know that they've got a wider purpose in the local communities?
100%, Carter. For me, that's what it's all about. With football, you can live in a little bit of a bubble, I think, sometimes, and I think it's so great. It's good for the soul for them to get out and see this and do this kind of thing. It's going to continue. It's not something just for now. So we want it to become part of a life skills program with our academy players.
Xavier, what's been the reaction from the people that you're actually helping?
It's been an emotional roller coaster for so many people, to be honest. Right when we were in peak lockdown was the loneliness, and that was very, very difficult. And it wasn't just the food that they were grateful and happy for. It was just knowing that there were people out there that were working hard to do stuff for them. And lots of the people we've helped, when they've been able to, have ended up volunteering with us. There's so much unseen stuff that's going on during these times. Even if it's just knocking on your neighbour's door, making sure that neighbour's okay. I've had endless conversations with people who have really, really been pleased to have a positive focus out of this.
Yeah, it certainly had a huge impact on your communities in the area. Thank you very much for doing such incredible work, and also congratulations on winning the Sport for Social Change Award.